St. Louis couple who displayed guns at BLM protesters to protect themselves have their records expunged. And rightfully so. You have every right to protect yourself and protect your property. If someone is on your property threatening you, they had no business even prosecuting this couple in the first place. Disgusting work, disgusting in St. Louis, where they couldn't even protect themselves from rioters. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. Has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from the Gateway Pundit's Sharika Saul, and she reports that a judge has cleared the misdemeanor convictions of a St. Louis couple who displayed firearms to protect their home against Black Lives Matter protesters outside their residence in 2020. We all remember the destruction and stuff that the BLM did during those times. I mean, they were destroying black businesses and destroying people's neighborhoods. It makes absolutely no sense. I never understood, how do you think you're gonna bring people to your cause by destroying things? But I digress. Mark and Patricia McCloskey are now seeking the return of their firearms. Again, rightfully so. In January, the attorneys petitioned for their convictions to be erased. Judge Joseph P. White granted the expungement on Wednesday, noting that the process aims to provide rehabilitated individuals with a fresh start, according to St. Louis Post-Dispatch. The New York Post reports attorneys Mark and Patricia McCloskey filed a request in January to have the convictions wiped away. Judge Joseph P. White wrote in an order Wednesday that the purpose of an expungement is to give people who have rehabilitated themselves a second chance, the St. Louis Post-Dispatch reported. City prosecutors and police opposed the expungement. Again, I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to live in these leftist towns when you don't even have a right to defend yourself. They want to let criminals run free, run rampant, and then defund the police, and then won't allow you to protect yourself. The city prosecutors and police, oh yeah, I read that part. Immediately after the judge's ruling, Mark McCloskey demanded that the city return the two guns seized as part of his 2021 guilty plea to misdemeanor assault. Republican Governor Mike Parson pardoned the couple weeks after the plea. He said, quote, "It's time for the city to cough up my guns," he told the Post-Dispatch. If it doesn't, he said, he'll file a lawsuit. The McCloskeys maintained that they felt threatened by the protesters who were walking by their home in June 2020 on their way to the mayor's house nearby. I mean, again, they had every right to do this. They were on their property. They had the guns on their property, protecting their property. They have every right to do so. I mean, that's what the Second Amendment is there for. But the protests stemmed from George Floyd's controversial passing, which sparked riots and protests across America. And they made this criminal into a hero, George Floyd. And the same guy that helped put a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach is the same man that they celebrated and rioted in the streets for. Again, it makes absolutely no sense to me. But it was one of the hundreds of demonstrations around the country after the police killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis. And now we also have the results stating that the cop really didn't kill the George Floyd. George Floyd died from drug overdose because he popped the drugs in when the police started questioning him. But the couple also said the group was trespassing on a private street. McCloskey came out of his home with an AR-15 style rifle, and Patricia displayed a semi-automatic pistol, which y'all can see right here. But let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think they deserve to get their weapons back? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.